Hey YouTube, it's Old School Gamer, bringing you a review of a system today. The system is pretty new. In fact, it's one of the current gen systems, and if you've watched some of my other videos, you probably know that I own it, and of course it's the PlayStation 3. So basically, I'm just going to go over the system, show you all the outside of it, show you what the controllers look like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get TV footage of it, just because I don't know if I can get it within the 10 minutes, because the PS3 does have a lot of features on the outside that I want to show you, and I'll talk about it. So I might make like a TV demonstration of it later on, but this video is just going to kind of go over the outside of this system and the controller. So we'll start out with the controller. It's pretty much just like a PlayStation 2 controller, except it's wireless. And so you got your D-pad here, dual analog sticks. This is a new button. This is the PlayStation button, and what it does is you like tap it, and it brings you to a menu, or yeah, like a menu if you're like playing a game. And if you hit that, you can either like choose to turn the system off, turn the controller off, or different controller options, different game options sometimes, just all this different stuff. So that's kind of like a home button or a menu button. Yeah, that's a better word, a menu button. You got your select, start, traditional PlayStation buttons, square, X, circle, triangle. And on the top you have a USB, sorry if the camera's out of focus, a mini USB port for charging the controller. You have these lights here with 1, 2, 3, and 4, which indicate what player you are. It has 6 axis, so basically like the Wii, you can like tilt the controller and it can sense motion. They have a 6-axis DualShock controller also on the market that has rumble built into it. My PS3 didn't come with it because I got it a little earlier, before the DualShock was out, so this one doesn't rumble. And on the top, you have your shoulder buttons, L1, R1, and then the L and R2 buttons. These are a little bit different than the PS2. The PS2 were kind of just regular buttons. These kind of curve like that, and they're kind of squishy feeling. Kind of cool for racing games. You can kind of gauge your speed better than just a regular button. And then nothing on the back. So yeah, that's the controller. It's Bluetooth is the way it works. So no, little thing you have to plug into the PlayStation. And I have a few other controllers for the PlayStation 3 that I'm going to be reviewing. I actually have 3 different controllers, and they're all different. And I'm going to be doing comparisons of the 3 and tell you my thoughts on them. So, controller out of the way, let's go to the system. So here's the PlayStation 3. When I first got it, I got this for Christmas from my brother, actually. He's very generous. And I thought, oh my goodness, this thing is gigantic, because it's really heavy and it's really big. So I was like, holy cow. So let's start at the front here, because this is what you'll be seeing the most. So basically, here's your little PlayStation symbol. This is your power button. It's not an actual button. It's kind of like it knows when you press down on it. It's weird, see, but it's like flat. Okay, that's your eject button. Of course, this is your disc slot. The format that the PlayStation 3 uses for games and stuff is Blu-ray discs, which is kind of the newer technology, which is, evolving into, the best high definition you can get. So it plays most of the PS3's games are on Blu-ray discs. If you look right here on the disc, you can see the Blu-ray emblem, Blu-ray disc. And also they have Blu-ray movies, which look really good if you have a high-definition TV. And you can recognize them because they'll be in cases like this that say Blu-ray on them. And they're just like any other movie. They just look better and sound better. So there's the disc slot buttons, and then there's a cover here that opens up. Now, I know you can't really see. Luckily, I thought ahead, and I have like a flashlight here. I'm going to show you. So basically, there's a bunch of different memory card slots here. On the far left, you have a compact flash card slot. Then you have a SD/mini SD slot. And then you have, oops, take that out, a memory stick Pro slot. So all these you just put in your card, then when you start the PS3 up, it'll be in the different categories. You know, you can access whatever's on the card. Let's try and stand this up. It's real heavy. On top you have basically everything that's in the system, all the different features and stuff. And then these vents, that's where the fans are. The PS3, I've never had it heat up on me, so it does a pretty good job of cooling itself, judging how much, you know, how many processors and stuff it has. Okay, underneath here, you have your 4 USB slots, your USB ports. Also, 2 indicators that show whether your wireless is going and whether your hard drive is working. 2 lights that blink. Nothing really on the bottom. On the back, you have a bunch more ports for audio and video. I think stand this up. On the far right, you have your power for the AC and your main power switch. The PS3 can go into standby mode just like the PS2 could, so it doesn't always have to be completely turned off. Here you have regular AV multi-out. Here you have digital out for optical, like surround sound, 5.1 surround sound. Here you have a Ethernet port for LAN games or online, for faster online or whatever. And here you have a HDMI slot, which is really nice. So the PS3 does play in HD, and it looks really good. The graphics of the PS3 are phenomenal. I had a... What was the last system I had? I had a PS2. So when I got this, it was like, whoa, what a difference. The whole system looks like really good itself too. It's just a big black, really like glossy. You can see like my reflection in it, and it just looks really sleek. It says PlayStation 3 across it. I have the 80 gig model of the PlayStation 3. I believe it comes in now 80 and 120 gigabytes, different hard drives. And those will take you far. I think I still have like 50 gigs or something left on mine. I got a lot of music and stuff on it. So the interface of the PS3 when you turn it on and stuff is much like the PSP's, the like XMB or something, whatever, XMB crossbar interface. So it just has a bunch of different categories that like drop down into different stuff. It plays music. It plays DVDs, Blu-ray. You can put pictures on the PS3 and make them into slideshows. And yeah, the online is free, unlike the Xbox Live. So that's good. You don't have to pay to play with people online. So overall, PlayStation 3 is a great system. I'm not going to say it's better than the Xbox or Wii, just because I like both of them too. I just don't own either of them. But I like the PlayStation 3, I like the Xbox 360, and I like the Wii, so, you know, whichever one you choose is good. I think the PlayStation 3 is the most expensive out of the 3, depending on which model you get. And, but, you know, it's worth it. It's good. So, yeah, that was my PlayStation 3 review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are all having a good summer. I'll keep putting videos up, and thanks for watching, and see you later.